like a ninja style. It's better.
It is absolutely ninja. No, I played with a kid the other day who was like European, young European guy, and he just had your look there. He was masked. He had his hoodie up. I don't wear hoodies, and I actually should wear scarves because I have a terrible. Nobody's paying attention, but I have a terrible neck pulse tell.
Oh,
A terrible one. Yeah, it's you could see it from Mars, but men mostly have like the chest heaving, right?
yeah.
Yeah, this is like for men, it's a physical here, but I have this, which I really, really should wear a scarf. But yeah, as long as I just have a mask but yeah, the ninja thing. I mean, and especially in some guys are still wearing dark glasses, and strangely enough, I think it's effective. It's not. I do think that the whole notion of poker face is a little bit of a cliche because I think it's mostly there's more information in your hands. When you're playing live, like I call it the poker hands, not so much the poker face, and that's where my eyes are constantly scanning for data.
There's research on the Stanford Bridge that I don't know if you're aware of that, but if the subject was shown poker players' face, entire upper body, and just focusing on the hand, and all the subject had no previous poker background, but they were the highest accuracy, how hand was stronger, was the group that only looking at the hands. So hand.
Seriously?
Yeah. It was,
wow, that's fascinating.
It was about 10 years ago that research came out. Yeah.
Right. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm even aware, I'm aware of when I see people, I call it a stutter step, when people bet and their fingers kind of trip over the chips. So they stutter step in there. Stutter step refers to the feet, but when their fingers are stutter stepping, I can always feel like energetically, I'm sure you can too when you're playing live, like when the bet is just weak, it's weak. So I can feel it sometimes in myself occasionally. I'll look at the way a bet hits the felt and I'll just be like, God damn it. If anyone's paying attention, it lacked a certain,
yeah.
But yeah.
Or how much chips you use, maybe like the person is betting, let's say $200. If you're betting $200 chips, it looks like small, or betting 40 of like $5 like stock, just like big stocks. It's more intimidating. So maybe that's like a strategy too.
For some people, that definitely is. Absolutely. I know somebody who will use red chips up to like 75, and then a combination of green and black and red chips after that. I just like the efficiency because I don't cut my chips that well. I will sometimes pull a hole. It's more, I just kind of like the efficiency of like 3 green chips, a black and a green, or a black 2 red. I love guys who do they do these combos. Like you go to a hamburger joint and you buy like a hamburger and fries and a Coke. So the chip version of that is like they'll do like a black chip and 3 greens and 2 reds, and then boom, it's just like boom, it just hits the felt. It's so beautiful.
Amazing.
I think hamburger combo chips. Yeah.
And before we start recording and this actual interview, you were mentioning some Asian women had a really elegant way of chip stacking and putting chips. So maybe you had certain. I'm not saying fetish, but you like to seeing something like chips are moving. Would you say that?
Fetish is a fantastic word. No, I love that. No, I absolutely do because I'm just envious. And I was going to pay one of the dealers that I know to just sit with me because I looked at YouTube videos, and I'm not bad at it, but I want to be like amazing at it, right? And so I just have this like fear of failure. It's ridiculous, but yeah, when I saw this woman cutting her chips, I was absolutely like so jealous, not of her ranges, but of her chip cutting.
Yeah. Well, by the way, the women had a 99 VPIP, so yeah, definitely not, definitely not. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly give extra information about the pulse tell. So there's a German professional player, Fedor Holtz, and he was saying that how to look at the pulse tell. So if the person's bluffing, and if you look at the pulse is always stays high because he's under pressure. But if the person has nuts or something, initially they get really excited, so the pulse goes really high. But as the time goes down, because the person is going to relax because he has nuts. So If you look longer and the pulse stays high, it's bluffing, it goes down, maybe I had a good hand. So
I think that's a brilliant interpretation. I'm going to start to practice that. For me, I feel like I'm just still, I'm just over adrenalized a lot when I play, and I work on it all the time. And I know over time it's going to be different. I know that I can just, I'm going to think about that within because I'm intimately aware of my heartbeat, even if I'm nutted, because I feel like it doesn't really ever slow down. But I'm going to look at other people and say, thank you.
Okay, that's great.
Helpful, yeah.
Yeah. I
love Fedor.
Yeah, Fedor's great. You know. He's still like 28.